Let's now learn all about the net change theorem and walk through an example. The net change theorem says that the total change in a quantity over an interval can be found by integrating its rate of change over that same interval. The net change theorem tells us that the integral from a to b of f prime of x dx, where capital F of x is the quantity that is changing and f prime of x is the rate of change of that quantity, this integral is equal to f of b minus f of a, where f of b minus f of a is what we're looking for, and it's the total change in f of x. So basically, we are just integrating a rate of change to get total change. Let's walk through an example so that we can see how this works. We are told that an oil storage tank initially holds 4,000 gallons of oil. The oil is leaking out at a rate of 100 plus 4t squared gallons per hour. We want to find out how much oil is in the tank after 3 hours. Our tank has some oil in it. Oil is leaking out, and we want to find how much is left in the tank after 3 hours. Let's start by assigning some variables to what we need to find and what we're given. We need to find the amount of oil remaining after 3 hours. So let's assign capital A of t, A being for amount, is the amount of oil remaining after 3 hours. It's always a good practice to write down what your variables are. We need to assign another variable to the amount that is leaking out because we're given a rate of change of what is leaking out. Let's let capital L of t be the amount of oil leaked out after 3 hours. And then let's also put down that we know what this rate of change of L is. So we can say L prime of t is the rate of change of oil leaking out, and that is 100 plus 4t squared. Now let's think about this 4,000 gallons. Our tank initially holds 4,000 gallons, so the amount remaining after 3 hours, which is A of t, is going to be the amount that we start with, 4,000 minus the amount that leaks out, and that's L of t. So all we have to do now is find L of t. To do that, we are going to use the net change theorem, and it tells us that capital L of t is the integral from 0 to 3, because we have 3 hours that we're looking at, of L prime of t dt. Now we can just substitute in what L prime is. It is 100 plus 4t squared dt. Now we can integrate that. This is 100t plus 4t cubed divided by 3. And we're going to evaluate this from 0 to 3. This gives us 100 times 3 plus 4 times 3 cubed divided by 3 minus 0. So this is 300. It looks like we can cancel in this next term one of our 3's out. So we had 3 cubed. We can make that 3 squared and divide by 3. So we just have 4 times 3 squared. That's 4 times 9, which is 36. So we're going to add 36. And this gives us 336 gallons. Now we can find what A of t is equal to our A of t, that's the amount left, is going to be 4,000 minus 336, and this gives us 3,664 gallons. And that's the amount of oil that is left in the tank after 3 hours.
If this video has been helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Keep believing in yourself and have a great rest of your day.